first report right now for Kirby Phares. Nothing score, Kirby. Not much has happened thus far in the match, but what have you heard down on the sidelines?
Well, there was an early case of Deflategate. If you saw that stop early on, had to switch the ball. Rumor is the guy who keeps him in his car, and if we know air pressure, that's going to be a problem. Also, Steel City is looking to switch the ball quicker. I think they have that advantage on the outside with AJ Reyes, and they're also doing a really good job of stopping the counterattack in the middle.
Anything else that you've seen or heard down on the sidelines?
Well, one interesting thing is that there's a bit of a dispute as to whether we're going to have a water break, Kyle.
Yeah, it's not that hot today. We saw it back on June 21st here at Providence Catholic. It was over 95 degrees Fahrenheit, so they had the mandated water break. Not too hot, pretty overcast. We see the sun, but a lot of cloud coverage as well. So it's a good point, Kirby, and we'll see you at the 25th or 30th.
That was Coach Diller's argument as well, especially that the young boys on RKC shouldn't need a water break. See you later.
For sure. Thanks, Kirby. We'll see you in 15 or so minutes. Chris coming up to greet us. 2-0 lead. She's got a lot to report. 2 big-time goals for Steel City. Well, Kirby, just as the doctor ordered, 2 goals for Steel City. If they win tonight, they're still very much alive in getting back to Division I.
It has been quite eventful since I've been up here. Yeah, there's 2 goals. It just looks like Reyes and Baumgartner can't stop connecting with each other. The relationship is pretty special. Other than that, we had a hamstring injury, but there's no definitive word on whether he is out for the game, but he's definitely sitting there by himself, doesn't look to be warmed back up.
What did RKC say on the sidelines after giving up the second goal? Me and Bob were talking about it. The ball just seemed to hang in that box for what seemed like forever, and then Rodrigo Munoz booted into the back of the net for a 2-0 lead.
It seems in general they're pretty frustrated about their lack of communication and not being able to clear the ball. Generally, when they're getting it back there are no outlets, is what one of the players is focusing on. And the coach is pretty frustrated in general with their style, with their play right now and how they're not getting it out to the outside.
All right, Kirby, we'll talk to you one more time before halftime.
Thanks,
as a
Kyle.
2-0 lead. Kirby will join us for our last report of the first half. 2-0 lead still for Steel City, but the chances have been more abundant for RKC, but they still haven't been able to score.
Yeah, that's due to coach putting a new formation out there, pushing up some of their midfielders forward. But Steel City, sorry, I'm watching the game here. Steel City is trying to counteract that with a defensive first mindset. They haven't yet changed their formation, but we might see that change in the second half.
Anything else that both Coach Makwanzi and the other coach for RKC have talked about this first half?
Well, you can definitely see why they were discussing that water break situation. I've gotten a little bit of word foul there. Maybe a little bit of tired legs, desperation, not wanting to get another goal scored right before half.
Anything else?
Kyle, I can confirm it was not Phares nor Bueller, but it was Sergio Fernandez Arejo with that hamstring injury.
All right, so Phares and Cameron are not playing tonight, but thanks so much letting us know that Arenga was the hamstring injury for Steel City. Kirby, it's 2-0 still in favor of Steel City, but almost a goal that time for RKC Third Coast, but a great job on the deflection by one of Steel City's defenders, and still a 2-0 lead for Steel City.
Yeah, you can feel the urgency for RKC. Coach over there is really pressing to the lads. First touch forward. You know, they've already put a lot of people forward, and that's why I think we've seen so many chances. But the offsides call, you know, when you put that many people forward and then you get down there, something like that offsides call can really be a make or break situation for the other team, as they, they're like, well, we're supposed to be the ones getting offsides calls. We're supposed to be the one up there, but now they're getting behind us.
What else have you heard downstairs on the sidelines?
Coach for Steel City is pretty happy with the way his lads are playing.
Baumgartner, another try. That one's partially saved that time.
They're getting out, but they're definitely trying to play a little bit more defensively, specifically Johnny Rosakis in the middle wants him to stay back.
All right, Kirby, thank you so much. We'll see you in about 10 or 20 minutes from now. Kirby still 2-0. RKC just shut down by the stifling Steel City defense.
And I would say it's getting chippy out there. I don't know if you can hear it, but it sounds like football, these tackles. RKC's coach, though, it's getting to be a battle even between coaches. He seems like one of those kind of chill guys, but his patience is wearing thin with the refs.
Yeah, there's been some yellow cards by Steel City. That shot went high and off the field goal post, but anything else that you've heard from both RKC and Steel City? We talked about it in the pregame show, Kirby. Steel City got dominated, 5-0 away from home in Wisconsin. It's been the complete opposite side of the spectrum today, working on a 2-0 clean sheet right now.
Yeah, there was some initial, like what I got from AJ Vorha during the halftime break, that, you know, they really came out to get revenge. He kept saying that word, and I was very taken by that. They're fighting for coach, so you can see that they don't want to repeat, and they honestly want a shutout here for their goalkeeper.
All right, Kirby.